And I kept asking myself, what is wrong with me? I think that is a question that people, I think everywhere, struggle with. Like, what is wrong with me? Why am I gaining so much weight? My whole life felt like a mess. And, carrying an extra 15 pounds was sort of like the least of my problems. And reaching out to someone, that was really unlike me. But I did. And I think my email to her went something like this, hi, Tracy, something's wrong with me. And I'm wondering if you can help me figure it out. I hate my husband. My ex-husband is an idiot. Pretty sure I'm an alcoholic. I have decisions that absolutely have to be made and I cannot make them. I feel completely paralyzed. I'm letting everyone down around me. I'm going to get fired if I don't go back to work at some point. And PS, I'm fat. And so I sent this over and she messaged me back and just said, let's meet. And my immediate thought was, of course she wants to meet. I'm such a mess, this like broken human being who appears to be holding everything together so well on the outside, but inside I was drowning. She probably thinks I'm going to be like a cash cow for this, coaching business for the next 20 years. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. And that tall, beautiful blonde smiled at me and she said, nothing's wrong with you. Your primitive brain is working really hard to keep you safe. And I can teach you a new way of operating, like self-control. Self-control to me meant like white knuckling my way through something, quitting smoking or giving up carbs. But the self-control, like SELF control operating system, thankfully, didn't involve white knuckling at all. It involved logic and science, and it offered what I wanted more than anything, and that was to find my power and to take my life back. I had no idea that operating from my prodigy brain could also mean freedom. Freedom, that was something I really no longer believed that I would ever have. And so I invested in myself and started working with Tracy regularly and slowly learned how to think, like how to think with intention. And I started to see changes, better sleep, reduced stress, patience with my children, patience with my husband. That was worth the money right there. Patience with myself. And I started to make decisions with confidence. I started liking my job again. I was excelling at work. By that next year, that's where they call me $1 Million Deb. I broke some records at our company and sold $1 million in a quarter. So, I was making these decisions with confidence. I was doing well at work. I stopped weeping at my desk every day. My prayer life became more robust and I was becoming. So in my most recent coaching session with Tracy, I shared with her something that I felt was noteworthy that had happened the past week, and a triggering circumstance had resurfaced, and it always did. This was something I have battled for 25 years. And I realized that I have spent decades feeling resentful and angry and deeply sad about circumstances that God actually built me to handle. Like when he was creating me, he knew the intense challenges that I would face, and then he built me accordingly. So here I am today, March 17th, not wearing green, and I'm sober. I'm 20 pounds lighter. I'm bigger than that is I'm strong, I'm aware, and I'm in control. I've not only found my power again, I'm harnessing it in totally new ways. And, certainly my journey isn't over. In a lot of ways, I feel like I'm just getting started. But I can now stop a primitive brain thought and switch to my prodigy brain on the fly. That prodigy operating system for me is online, and circumstances find me every day. They find us all every day. And that's why we need Jesus and Tracy and each other. So, I hope that my story, knowing that if she could help me, she can help you.